Hello everyone, my name is Vipin Wadhwa. Today I'm going to present a case study on Airbnb, which is an American vacation rental online marketplace based in San Francisco. They offer a wide variety of homestays and different tourism experiences. Let's talk about their business model in detail. So, Airbnb is a community based online platform which is used for listing and renting local homes. There is a visitor who wants to rent a property to stay, and then there is a host who wants to rent out their property to earn money from a short rental. Airbnb provides its own marketplace to both of them, where the visitor requests a property through the marketplace and the host's room or home is rented out based on its availability. Airbnb charges a renting and service fee from the host as well as the visitor. Once it is done, both the host and the visitor can connect to each other and discuss in detail about the stay. At present, Airbnb's value is $38 million. Talking about its customer, for me, a customer is an individual who brings revenue to a company. So Airbnb has two different sources of revenue. First one is the host. Airbnb charges flat 10% commission from hosts upon every successful booking which is done through their platform. There are almost 650,000 hosts worldwide. Second one is the travelers. Airbnb charges 3% of the booking amount as transaction charges from the travelers. There are over 150 million users worldwide on Airbnb's platform. As a matter of fact, 6 guests check into Airbnb listing every second. The value proposition of Airbnb starts when there is a host who has a place to rent and there is a family who needs a vacation. They both get access to the marketplace and they get connected to each other. Travelers benefit from a truly local experience and hosts benefit from extra income which they get. Airbnb, in the end, Airbnb offers a very unique experience to both hosts and the families. Let's talk about their strategies from 2007 and how it has changed over a period of time. So in 2007, Joe and Brian, who were the co-founders, they targeted a conference near their home. They made a website and they rented their own space to 3 people who were visiting that conference. In when they found that it is a very good idea, they hired another person who made a pretty good website for them. They started asking their family and friends to host their own apartments. In 2009, they started going door to door in New York to click professional pictures of apartment themselves. That strategy doubled their revenue per week within a very short span of time. In 2009, Barry, who was a very famous singer at that time, he rented an entire house, which gave Airbnb a very good publicity. In 2010 and 11, they raised money from different investors and they started to advertise across the world. They also started to use Craigslist as one of the platform to list their properties. At present, they use every different traditional media for advertising and every digital marketing tool, including paid search, SEO, content marketing, social media, referral marketing, etc. Let's talk about the competitive advantage which Airbnb have. Like any other marketplace, their biggest competitive advantage is its network effect. The larger the number of hosts on Airbnb, the more guests it will get. And the larger the number of guests booking through Airbnb, the more hosts it will get. Second thing is diverse locations. They offer very diverse location to travelers, and this is a key point of differentiation that gives them a competitor advantage over the hotel industry. Their properties can be found anywhere. So travelers are not listed to downtown areas where traditional hotels are. located. Third and the last one is for the property owners, it is a very good idea to rent the property for short term on Airbnb because it gives them higher earnings than a traditional long term lease would. There have been a few legal concerns associated with Airbnb. First one was this when they started targeting people from Craigslist to become their customers. So they whenever someone used to list their apartment on Craigslist, Airbnb used to go and ask those customers to list their property on their own website. Second one was in New York City when a report came and said that 70% of the rentals in New York City were illegal. So people used to rent out their properties through Airbnb and they didn't used to pay enough taxes. So what Airbnb could do is they could ask their host and guest to understand the local laws and ask them to follow those laws. Last thing is the competitors for Airbnb. The first competitor is Flipkey. Flipkey is the key competitor of Airbnb. Why? Because they allow property owners free to list options. What that means is a host can list number of bedrooms, washrooms, amenities, and they can give a detailed description on their website. Second is home away. It is slightly different than Airbnb because their listings are suitable for larger group or older couples and families who are looking for peaceful and comfortable place. Third one is booking.com. So booking.com have mobile app and their website is available in 40 languages with almost 2.8 million properties. They have luxury resorts, they have apartments, they have homes, and they have many other properties. Last one is One Fine Stay. One Fine Stay is providing very unique services which make them stand apart from all the competitors listed in this slide. So what they do is they personally stay in every property and they thoroughly examine it before selecting the best properties for its website. Thank you so much for your patience listening.